Back, everyone. I decided we're going to try something new today. We'll see if said new thing works or not, but I figured we should do some Neverwinter Nights. This is a good old school game. In fact, I'm sure half of you watching probably have never heard of this game or never experienced it. This is what old school D&D was like way back in the day. So let's fix my resolution here really quick. See if we can get this to work. There we go. It's gonna look old. It's gonna look horrible, but it is so good from what I remember. I enjoyed playing it a whole lot when I was what, 8, 9. So I can't promise that it will still be good. It has been a long time. That's what we're seeking to find out now. And it looks like it broke all of my stream overlays and all that as well. So, all right, let's make a character. I'm trying to remember what is good to play in this edition because this is based off of D&D 2 or 2.5. So, like, when we go to the classes, it's going to look different than what you remember the classes looking like. Let's grab that guy. So, like, got your barbarian, bard, cleric, druid, fighter, monk. Those are pretty standard, right? But then you've got like these master classes, the shadow dancer, the harper scout, the champions of Torm, the blackguards, the pale masters, the shifters, red dragon and purple dragon disciples. I want to say rogue is pretty good because there's traps and stuff. As well as paladins and fighters. I think I'm going to go with a paladin probably. Not sure. Probably a paladin. Yeah, let's go with a paladin. Alignments. This is old school D&D, so as you can see, the paladin can only be lawful good. None of this gray or neutral area stuff. You are a lawful good crusader. That is your option. Ability scores. Let's see what it recommends. 15 strength, 14 constitution, 9 dexterity, 13 wisdom, 10 intelligence, and some decent charisma. Let's see. Need the wisdom modifier for paladin spells. That's not terrible. It's not great. It's not terrible. Alright, so what do we got? We can configure packages or we can become all these different things. So let's configure our package. Here's all of our abilities, things we can learn. Our feats. I remember not knowing much about what any of this is as a kid. See, what's it recommend for us to get here? Healing, concentration, parry. Okay. What recommended feats do you give us? Power attack and weapon focus greatsword. Character with this feat, skilled with a specific weapon, gaining +1. Okay. Or power attack. Plus 5 to damage, but have a cost of minus 5 to the attack roll. Okay. A lot of stuff here I don't remember. There is a lot of old school stuff here. Silver Palm, gain plus 2 to appraise and persuade checks. Strong Soul, gain plus 1 to fortitude and will. 2 weapon fighting, weapon focus, exotic weapons, weapon finesse, 2 weapon fighting, toughness. What kind of weapon can I focus on? All sorts of things. I think I'm going to end up using a shield, probably. So I want a one-hander, right? So let's just go with the classic longsword, maybe? Maybe a mace? It's hard that they're all broken down, right? Mace, Morningstar, Warhammer. I don't like that those are different categories. Heavy flails, light flails. Like, it should all just be a mace. Excuse me. It's recommended a great sword, but then I can't use a shield, so... Alright, let's just go with a longsword. Can't go wrong with a longsword, right? Customize my character. Look at that beautiful character model. Look at those supreme graphics from back in the day. Absolutely wonderful. Sone's here. Hello, Sone. How are you doing?
Get on them! Attack, I say!
Ah, the classic voice. Do they have...
Attack! I say attack!
That was the classic I always chose. We're going to go with that one, I think.
To your weapons, and don't let up. Attack!
That one's probably less annoying. Alright, here we go. You ready for some deep Neverwinter stories? Zone, you're playing Minecraft? Good to hear, still in VR?
The Frozen North, the name given to the stark and unforgiving frontier that lies beyond the high moor of Faerun. A bleak wilderness where barbarian clans and tribes of giants roam the land, and fierce dragons rule the skies.
Dragons and
But
giants.
amidst the frozen savagery stands a bastion of civilization, the city of Neverwinter, Jewel of the North. Behind the city's high walls, those both hardy and brave carve out an existence from this bleak land under the guidance and protection of the legendary hero, Lord Nasher Alagondar.
Lord Nasher
That
Alagondar.
all the courage in the world cannot stand against. A virulent plague swept the city, a terrible affliction that began in the beggar's nest.
Welcome in, Troll Castle.
Soon, all of Neverwinter would feel the touch of the wailing death.
Have I played this game before? Yes. A long time ago. It is very old.
Panic ensued. The streets erupted into violence. The Jewel of the North was brought to its knees. To save Neverwinter, Lady Aribeth de Tilmarand, Paladin of Tyr, and Lord Nasher's right hand put forth the call for a champion.
Oh, this is just classic D&D.
Heroes answered her call, some drawn by promises of grandeur and glory, others by the lure of gold. Those with the greatest potential were initiated into the academy to train and study under the
Yes,
greatest
this
minds
is
of Neverwinter. In
Neverwinter
the hopes
Nights
a champion might emerge to
D&D
save the city from
2.5
awaiting
edition.
death.
An
And
absolute
whatever
classic.
sinister force might be behind it.
They don't make them like they did back then. Like, Baldur's Gate 3 is fun. It's okay. But nothing was quite like this. Alright, let me see if I can fix the overlay really quick, though, because I saw that playing this broke everything, so... Maybe if we put this up just a little bit. And... there we go. That there. Okay, let's see if this fixes the overlay a little bit. No, my camera. No. It does not play nicely with this old game. That's okay. It's still a classic old game, so... I don't remember when Neverwinter Nights came out. It has been certainly a long time since it has come out. This is what computer games were back in the day.
Finally, you're up. I was afraid you were going to sleep all day. I guess the instructors work you pretty hard here at the... My name's Pavel. I'm one of the new recruits. I just arrived here at the academy this morning.
Yes, I am the hero. I was sent here for training, and it is an honor and privilege to serve Neverwinter. Brother Bim, working at a nearby farm, you heard Lady Airbeth had a call for heroes, knew the city was suffering. Look at all this beautiful lore they're building. Got accepted in the academy, don't want to be out with the plague. Not really interested in chatting with you. I want to get on with my training. I guess it's from around 2000. I want to say about 2000 would be right. I don't remember exactly when it came out, but...
I saw you talking to my brother Pavel. My name is Bim.
I don't need your tutorial. It may have been 20 years since I've played this, but I'm sure not a lot has changed.
Hello there. Come to get yourself
Olgerd.
some surprise from old Olga, have you?
Alright, so Wailing Deaths continuing to plague everyone, so we have to be the legendary heroes to come and save the day. And I know how to work my inventory, don't go over that. I don't need a tutorial on stores. Show me your inventory. Alright, so what do we got here? Priest robes, chain shirt, studded leather armor. So let's put on the chain shirt. Let's get a long sword since I am specialized in them. Put on my pot helmet. He dies the next second. You know, so that's actually one of the things of this game is you will legitimately die in the tutorial. Like, your CD says 2002. So, at the end of this tutorial, I'll get attacked, I think, by goblins. Like, you can start with as little as 4 HP if you're a wizard. I have 12, but there's no mercy. They will critical and just kill you in the tutorial, and that's it. Game over. You're gone. So, it can happen. This is a very tough game. It does not play favorites. It does not mind putting you to shame. Right, let's put on a shield. Raise up my AC. If I remember right, F5 is quick save? Maybe? Options. Save. We'll save. Alright. So this game is
You're one of the
relentless.
students here at the...
I will die a lot. I am not interested in a tutorial. Thank you. 2002. It has been a long time.
It's about time you showed up, recruit. My name is Herben. As far as your work.
So he teaches combat. Let's see. I already know everything to be about combat. I don't need to know about your combat. And this is where they talk about rounds. So everything is like a D&D combat round. So everything is done by a round, but it's a little bit computerized. It says you need 128 megabytes of RAM. Do you have that? I'm on 32 gigs of RAM, so I think I'm more than covered for that. Alright, Corporal Dendy needs to prove that I know what I'm doing before they'll let me move on. So, Dendy. There you are.
So, Herben sent you over for your...
Alright, so I just gotta stab him.
Go and talk to Hewitt to continue your
weapon
test.
can't touch him.
Alright, now we need to do Hewitt. Oh, man. If you've ever played this before, the memories should be flooding back in. And each one of these are like the different rooms for whatever class you may be. So, like, this is the Arcane Instructor, but since I'm not a caster, I don't need that. The Rogue Skills. Divine Magic. That'll probably be mine.
The assembly chamber is reserved.
Alright, I need to go find Heben. Pretty sure he's in here to finish up the last bit of my stuff. Oh man. Look at those spells. Look at those powers. I'm so excited for this. This game had such a great story. It had such great everything. Like I said, a little bit unrelenting. It could be tough occasionally, but oh, here we go, Hewitt.
Harbin sent you over for your combat trial, did he? Well, my name is.
All right, so I need to pass the bow and arrow portion, I guess. Equip. And now I need to hit it. You can see it's doing the calculations down here. So I rolled an 8. I rolled a 5.
That shot was taken too close to the
My
target.
weapon can't touch him.
Count. Move back and try again.
All before me!
Yeah! Nice shot. I
There we
guess
go.
Congratulations are in order.
Loved the game there, finished it, time went by, and now it's 20 years later.
Your days at the academy.
That's exactly what happened to me. I only made it to about Act 2, 2.5. Like, I never beat the game, 'cause like I said, it was mercilessly hard, and at the time, let's see, 2002, I would have been 10 or 11, so it was not a forgiving game for a 10-year-old to try and understand and master with all the things, So I'm hoping to beat it this time through, but like I said, I have no idea how far I'll actually get because it is not an easy game. You still have the original save files? You should go back and play. This is your sign to... You're signed to do it. You're signed to go back and play and finish it. Beat it once and for all. Become a Neverwinter Knight. Alright, so we're talking to the lady, Arabeth.
Congratulations. I have been looking forward to meet perhaps after the graduation.
And she goes to graduate, and we get attacked. And now they steal the Water Damien beasts, or something like that.
I must speak with you. I must speak with you.
That's why you came to the stream to decide if you should finish or not. You should finish it.
There is not much time. I fear this is no... As you may already know, a number of creatures were brought from Waterdeep here to the Academy. It was believed the reagents for a spell to create a cure could be extracted from them.
The 4 magical creatures.
We tried to keep this information secret, but this attack reveals our secret is well known.
Oh, look at that. I did remember. Everyone knew about the water-eating creatures. The MacGuffins.
But what is done cannot be undone. We must focus on the task at hand.
So we must save 4 MacGuffins to end the Wailing Death.
Has many enemies. Some declare themselves openly, such as the Cid. I do not know who is behind this attack. You must protect the Waterdavian creatures. I would take you to the creatures myself if our attackers appeared here in this. Even now, you must.
All right, we gotta go save them quickly.
Take this key. Hurry! Make your way into the fate of
to the MacGuffins. In the proper D&D fashion, we're gonna wait and ask the DM, is there anything around the loot room that I can loot? And the answer is yes, even though we were just given a world-saving task, and even though, you know, the entire world's in danger, we went ahead and rifled through the desk and found a potion and a scroll of lesser restorations. So, in classic D&D hero fashion, first we must pillage everything before we'll do anything. Yep, see goblins. And these goblins will critical you, and they will kill you. Exciting combat. Let's see, we're going up here. And... oh no, everything's gone. Exciting combat. We found a Ring of Fortitude. We will wear that. Take note, DMs. I have been playing for approximately 10 minutes, maybe 20 at most, and I found magical items already, so not saying that you have to, but it certainly is better when you get magical items right off the start, right? Healing potions, I think. Cure wounds, yeah. And we're going to rest to recover our wounds. That beautiful ambiance in the background, if you can hear that. Great, great writing. Alright, Pavel's here. And then I believe Pavel dies, doesn't he?
You're here. I thought the...
Alright, Pavel, you can join up with me. See, there's a button to highlight everything that, like, I can open, right? Here we go. Desk. Tons of healing potions. They were nice enough to give you healing potions galore. Ooh, see that critical? He just turned that goblin to mush. Good job, Pavel. You're earning your keep. I did always like how it showed you what you rolled. So you could see like 10 minus 3 was a miss. But you can see, like I said, no mercy. They've got me a quarter dead already with one hit. And it's all random, right? That's just the computer rolls the dice for you. Whatever you get is what you get. So it does not care that it is the tutorial. It will gladly, mercilessly destroy you. Big metal door. Dead goblin. Suspicious chests. A little bit of gold. Also in classic D&D fashion, it has been about 3 minutes since I last rested, so I'm going to go ahead and try and rest again to heal my health and get my spells back and all that, but doesn't look like I can do that right now. Ooh, there's a lot of goblins. Wow. Look at that. Pavel's doing better than I am. Who are you?
Many fierce enemies await you beyond this door. You will need to draw upon all you have learned here at the Academy to survive.
Alright. He is the guy who gives you a level up. So we're going to take a second level in Paladin. And we're going to take a point for concentration, a point in healing. I don't need anything else. Gain 12 hit points. Aura of Courage and Smite Evil. Defensive casting mode. My Paladin spells I don't know yet. We will put parry mode down there. Parry mode is definitely important. Alright. Let us rest. Nope. Still no resting. Nothing to loot in there.
Let's have at it.
More goblins. I forget if it's the ability Tumble or what it is, but there is an ability that, like, when you hit one enemy and kill them, you can then swing over and take out the next enemy, and it can create these awesome chain reactions. Copper ring. Now this is just the school where I was learning at, but sure, let's pillage it for all it's got, right? Look at that, I've found 7 potions of healing so far. Again, DMs, take note. Wizards of the Coast says that you should get a magic ring and 8 potions within the first couple minutes of playing the game. Alright, our first real challenge is coming up. I believe there's a mini-boss when you find the water Davian creatures. I think. These sounds are just so classic. I remember these so well. Splint mail. Ooh, I believe that's better armor than what I'm wearing. Let's, yes. 16. Good AC, good AC. 45% chance of spell casting failure, but you know, good news is I'm not a spellcaster, so... The Northern Four Adventuring Troop. Kind of like Morrowind, there's all these books scattered around that have like all this lore.
Is there something you need?
And I love it. It's so so good, right? There should always be random bits of lore strung about the world that make it feel alive. Alright. Search the corpse. Ooh, a tower shield and a battle axe. Please, give me that tower shield. Almost got 20 AC. Maybe the game wasn't as hard as I remember. Maybe it's just because I always played like a rogue and a wizard, you know, and had no armor. I guess being a martial class was the way to go in these older games, huh? Like, not even close. See, one of these leads to the exit. I want to do a little bit of looting first, though. I can scroll back. I don't remember it being hard, just very long. I remember struggling with this game so much, but again, I was 10, so maybe it's not really as hard as I remember. We're gonna lay on hands myself and heal myself up.
Let's go!
I healed 4 hit points. Kind of a waste. But okay. We'll take the 4 hit points. I remember those spell casting words that they always used, though, for both Baldur's Gate and Neverwinter Nights. You know, they'd start casting, and I'm pretty sure it was Latin, because they'd be like, Vitos, Morios, Carios, and cast spells. Half plate? Well, shoot. What a way to start the game. Again, take note, DMs. I've been playing now half an hour. I've got a magic ring, 7 potions. I got splint mail, chain mail, and half plate, all given to me just in the tutorial section. So, let's drop some stuff. I am encumbered. I don't need all this armor. Alright, here we go. I think Baldur's Gate was hard, never made it out of the first city. Neverwinter Nights gets you going quite well. Baldur's Gate was definitely a hard game. Again, there was no mercy, and if a character died, they were just gone. You didn't have access to that character anymore if you couldn't afford to revive them. You basically, game over, have to start over again because it was just unrelenting. I did make it all the way through Baldur's Gate 2. Alright, so we got a Dryad, a Yuan-Ti, an Intellect Devourer, and what was the other water Davian creature? Alright, we did it. We lost the MacGuffins. Good job, everyone.
We came too late. The creatures are lost. The Academy's...
All is lost, Fenthic. The nymph has fled. The Yuan-Ti and the other creatures have escaped into the streets of the city. And where was Erebeth during all this?
Alright, so now they're mad at Erebeth because they thought I could defend the creatures, and now they're gone.
I need to speak to you.
Alright, Pavel, what do you got? Are you in my life? I would have made it this far. You got what it takes. But this life isn't for me. Then leave. Alright.
You must forgive Dester. As their leader, Dester has worked long.
I can't remember all the allies you can get, but I know that there's a drunken dwarf monk who's evil, though, right? He's evil, so I can't use him because this is old enough that if you, like, break your vows as a paladin, you just can't level up, right? So I won't be able to do that. So I'll need to find something else. Baldur's Gate 2 was easier. I didn't play that one very much. You gotta play Baldur's Gate 2. Baldur's Gate 2 was the definitive Baldur's Gate. Like, that is the game from this era. If you haven't played it, Baldur's Gate 2 was just simply the best. Alright, the battle's over. You'll take care of everything from here, so I will go gather the creatures and meet you at the Halls of Justice and level up. Again, not criticizing Dungeon Masters, but it has been 35 minutes, and I have gotten 2 level ups, plate, and a magic ring. Like, step it up, DMs. Alright, we're going to be level 3 Paladin. Ooh, we get a feat. Remove disease, turn undead, cleave. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. If you kill an opponent, you get a free attack against any opponent who's within melee range. That's pretty good. Extra smiting. Increases your smiting abilities to 3 times per day. That's not bad. Improved power attack. Ooh. I'm thinking improved smiting might be the way to go. What's Divine Might? Character may spend one of your turn undead attempts to add your charisma bonus to all weapon damage for a number of rounds equal to your charisma bonus. Well, my charisma is not that great, so I don't know that that's all that useful to me. Interesting. This is kind of like a precursor to modern-day sneak attack. Dirty fighting. You can sacrifice all your other attacks during your round, and you can then do an extra 1d4 points of damage. Interesting. Alright, let's do some extra smiting then. So I got some more hit points. I can do some extra smiting. Where is my Divine Smite ability? Paladin, lay on hands, remove disease, smite, smite evil, and turn undead. Turn undead always... Oh, one second, we're going to listen to the story.
The promise of those at the Academy had been all but snuffed out. Hope disappeared with the Waterdavian creatures, and the weight of the terrible sickness pressed down on the city once more. Even more chilling, the whispered rumors of enemies seeking to destroy Neverwinter from within had proved true, though the identity of those responsible for the slaughter was as yet unknown.
Wonderful.
Still, a flicker of hope yet remained, for not all had died in the attack. From the bloody carnage at the Academy, a survivor had stepped forward, a champion to carry the torch in this darkest hour.
That's me. But as a kid, turn undead always made me so mad because I thought of it as turning undead, so I didn't realize I was supposed to use it to turn undead away from me. I thought it would allow my character to turn undead for a certain number of turns, like that I would turn into a super powerful skeleton. And I always thought that was so cool because you're like a paladin and you're like, you know, you're delving into the deepest, you're turning into an undead, you're accepting the abomination and the evil to do what's right. And I always thought that was such a cool concept, and it never worked. So I always clicked turn undead and nothing would ever happen. It made me so mad as a kid. So frustrating.
You were quick to answer the summons.
This is a mistake, Fentic. We know nothing about this whelp. How can you so blindly trust them?
Notice that they called me a whelp so they didn't have to do a line for, we know nothing about this paladin, we know nothing about this sorcerer, we know nothing about this rogue. Classic video gaming technique to save some time there. Alright, so I'm honored to serve Neverwinter, you guys don't like me, yada yada yada, times are troubling, the plague are killing everything. Wailing Death is still dying. We need to find the water Davian creatures. Cannot be cured by priests. The attack's making things worse. Alright, we're going to go to Erebith. It's funny but understandable. Oh, 100%. This is still... Granted, Baldur's Gate 2 came out and it was on 4 or 5 discs. And I think Neverwinter Nights was 2 discs, maybe 3, not including the expansions. But this was still the era of when you had to be careful with how big your games got, right? Because you didn't want to ship a game with 10 discs, so every little bit counted, right? Saving that little bit of text might have saved them a half a disc. Alright, Erebeth.
Welcome to you. I regret I did not.
Alright, you trained me. I came as quickly as I could. We need to survive the Wailing Death. It's an honor to serve.
But a short time ago,
Dexter's here. Welcome in, Dexter.
The famous Archmage of Waterdeep under great secrecy.
Alright, so there's 4 creatures. A Cockatrice, an Intellectual Devourer, a Yuan-Ti, and a Dryad. The Academy was betrayed. We need to find the creatures.
Find the Water Davian creatures, and second, we must discover who was behind.
I will do as you command.
I will give you you can activate the Stone of Recall at any time you go through the there is little else I can tell. Take this gold so you can buy the necessary
gold,
supplies
yes.
for your mission. Remember you might want to seek someone to accompany you in your mission.
Number of mercenaries at the Trade of Blades.
A good place to begin your search for the missing creatures might be the farewell.
Alright, so we need to go to the Peninsula District and find the missing Water Davian creatures and find... Oh, that's who I want right there, the rogue, right? Tom.
Hello there. You have the smell of a prospective employer about you. Not that it's easy to smell anything with all the burning corpses in this city, mind you. Never seen this many flies outside of a Callum shot alehouse.
Ooh. Who are you? Tommy Undergallows. To my friends Tommy Grin, to the lasses and the halfling. I forgive you for not knowing of me. I came from Calimport, a long ways away, for my reputation traveled, blah blah blah. I'm looking for a good rogue to help me in my mission. I'm working for Lady Erebeth, and we need to find some things. And a heroic deed for the right price. Let's negotiate. I can place my superior skills of theft, lockpicking, and swordplay for any task you choose, provided you can pay me now. For 200 gold. See, this is how you put together a party, right? We're not meeting in a tavern. I'm literally hiring the rogue right now. Alright. He wants 175 gold, so I need to go sell some stuff really quick to make some money. Do you play the remastered version or the original? This is the diamond...
Do you have news of
the diamond version before the remasters came out. I went to go buy the remastered version, but I don't know how much better it honestly is. It probably looks a lot better, if I'm completely honest, but I wanted to see if this was going to stick, before I spent the money on it. Alright, let's sell this stuff. Now we can go hire Tommy. How are you doing today, Dexter? You're quiet today.
So, you've come back.
Alright, here's 175 gold. And we got Tommy Undergallow, our rogue. Are you on Steam? No, I'm playing on good old games. I bought this on GOG way back in the day. It's been a long day. I feel ya. I feel ya. Let's see. Okay, he's going to use ranged weapons now. That'll keep him back and away. Off to the Peninsula District, where we're going to find the Water Davian creatures and save Neverwinter. I remember my favorite district being the docks, because you got, like, the gems. Alright, are you at the city militia? The guard said I might get help over here. Peninsula District, I live there. It's horrible. The killing, everyone's dead. Tell me what you want. The overlay's a little off. Yeah, so this game, as we just found out, is from 2002. So it's a little old, and it is not playing nice with my nice, pretty modern overlays. So when I turned it on, it broke everything. I tried to fix it, but it doesn't want to play nice with my overlays. So I figured, you know what? This game is, well, next year it's old enough to drink, so I guess if that's how it wants to do it, then that's how it can do it. It doesn't have to play nice with modern technology, considering how old it is. Alright, we're going to the Peninsula District. Speak to you before going through the gate. If I must. Lady Airbeth told me to go here. Goodbye. That was enlightening. Thank you for making me talk to you first. Back when widescreen wasn't a thing? No. In fact, if you look in the game options, if you look in the video options, we can see this game was originally made for the good old days of 800 by 600 resolution, or if you were rich, you would have the 1024 by 768. So it's because you don't have a Voodoo graphic card. Or what was the sound card back then? Like the Sound Blaster cards. I do not have the proper equipment to truly enjoy this.
It is a pleasure to speak with you.
Who are you? I hope you're a guard. We need more around here. There's trouble in the prison. Go to the top of the peninsula, get to the prison, and tell me more. Prisoners are escaped. That was the head jailer himself who let him out. Isn't that supposed to be jailer? Is that a typo in my 20-year-old game? Alright, well, I'm looking into it, so don't worry about it. I'm sure there are decent folk out here, but in proper D&D and RPG fashion, we are going to break into your house and take everything, so even though, we're supposed to be lawful good, we'll just break in and take everything, no big deal. Alright, let's go get some prisoners. Whoa! They just exploded that guy. Alright, where is Tommy? He's supposed to be helping me here. Alright, a lot of prisoners. That's okay. Because we got Tommy Undergallows. Oh! See, that guy just took half my health in one hit there. We're gonna need to heal up here. Why are you standing in between two guys getting swung at, Rogue? Come on. That is not good roguing right there.
Time for a bit of the game.
Oh!
You die
What?
here now!
That is a lot of people.
Blood and bones!
What? What just happened? Why are there so many people attacking us all of a sudden? Why are they so mean to my ally? Let's try and get some of these guys off of him. What a rogue, though. He was just surrounded by 5 guys and none of them hit him.
Blood and bones!
Way to go, Tommy. And last one. Last one. Alright. Let's take your gold. Loot the bodies. Even though it looks like we're still in combat, we're just gonna go ahead and casually loot all the bodies first. Again, good job. I'm supposed to be the hero, but you're just turning everyone into puddles of blood. Shoot, this guy doesn't even need me. Why am I playing? Tommy can just be the hero of this story.
No can do.
Alright, we can't just walk through the main door, but if I remember right, there's a secret entrance somewhere up here that we will find. Look at that nice 8. Solid damage. Just follow him, right? He's the main character. I'm just here to keep him from getting hit, I guess. I'm just the damage mule at this point. Can we rest? No? Of course not. Alright, you. Why are there so many again? Drink a potion.
Here comes Halfling Death!
Like, this is what I'm saying. This is outrageously, like, unfair. I'm a cool guy. Thanks for showing you the game. Thank you. I appreciate that. I try to be just a nice, chill, cool guy. So, mission accomplished. Alright, we're going to turn on power fighting. To hopefully get some damage in here. Do I have any desire to play Temtem? I have thought about playing Temtem, but everyone says that it's just like a really bad Pokemon ripoff that it doesn't do anything good for itself, so I'm a little nervous to buy it. Because I haven't heard anyone say that, no one said anything good enough about it that it does something better than Pokemon, or that it does something original for itself. Everyone just says that it just tries to be a ripoff, and that's all it is a ripoff. Have you tried it? Ooh, did you leave me some loot?
Here comes Halfling Death!
I remember not having enough time to play this game, maybe next year. it definitely goes on for a while. You know, the classic 60-hour adventure. You've been watching people play Temtem? I suppose that's always an option. I'm a streamer. I could watch other people stream. I always forget about that. I guess I should watch some people play it. But yeah, Neverwinter Nights and Baldur's Gate, I mean, back in the day, long games didn't exist nearly as much, right? If you got a couple hours out of a game, you were happy. So to have games like Diablo 2 and Baldur's Gate 2 and Neverwinter Nights that gave you hundreds of hours of gameplay was just such a blessing. Oh, we found the leader. The boss. Ooh! Do you see that guy just critical me? Alright, no more sneak attacks, my friend. That was almost fatal. Dude's got it out for me. Alright, go into parry mode. Let Tommy finish this guy off, since apparently this guy's gonna one-shot me. Woo! Barely. Just barely. Let's save. And of course we can't rest. Maybe if we move back just a little bit. Also in classic D&D fashion, we've been playing for 1 hour and I've asked for 6 rests already. You know, the proper way to play Dungeons and Dragons. A Robe of Light. What is this? A permanent aura of light around it. It just puts off light. Okay. Descriptive name. Alright, I'm going to be right back. Someone knocked on the door, and if it's what I think it is, I don't want to. So we will be right back. Alright, that box was not what we thought it was going to be, but it was something better that I can't wait to show you guys later. Okay. Back to the gameplay. I got another 10 or 20 minutes in me, so let's try and finish the first quest, I guess. This should be the secret entrance into the prison. Alright, let's keep them from getting to Tommy. And there we go. As we said, this game has no mercy. Good thing we just saved that one lucky crit. Was that a critical? What was it that did me in there? Cancel that. Can I look at this at all? No? No, apparently it won't let me look at it. I'm pretty sure that guy got a critical on me and pretty much just one-shot me. Love a good surprise? This is a good surprise. This is something I've been wanting so much for so long. I can't wait to show you guys. Go ahead and lay on hands myself. Oh, it was this guy and his darn sneak attacks is what it was. Come on. Take him out.
You and me! Let's go!
Maybe I should have played a wizard. Paladin so far is not doing all that great. Oh, he killed Tommy. You son of a gun. Probably gonna have to reload again because I'm pretty sure he automatically revives back in town, but I'm pretty sure he charges me again because he died. So let's use that Stone of Recall really quick.
It was so strange, you know?
Bright Tunnel, going to back. Oh, look at that. Look at that kind rogue. He doesn't steal from me, and even when I let him die, he's ready to go again. Man, for 175 gold pieces, that is the best rogue you can get. Oh, it costs 50 gold to teleport. Oh, man. You guys, highway robbery. That was all my gold. And now I'm encumbered and won't be able to run again. Oh, old games mechanics. Still, that might be a good mechanic for a game. Having the ability to just instantly teleport to and fro. Like, I know the traveling and the exploration gets overlooked in a lot of games, and if you don't have a ranger, it might not be a bad idea to just do that, to allow you to just teleport to and fro to get back to the action a little bit faster, you know? Not a terrible idea. Especially if there's like a gold cost associated with it too. Is there literally nothing down here though? Was I not supposed to come in here? They just pop you up at random places around. Yeah, there's the sewer access, Ooh, a big chest. Such a huge chest with only a few axes. Why? Don't need the priest robe. I'm pretty sure the book doesn't do anything for us. You can drop the book. Alright, let's go sell our stuff. And I guess we'll run back so we don't have to pay 50 gold again. Ridiculous. Ridiculous cost.
Welcome. Do you have news of the...
No, don't buy the chainmail. Sell the tomahawks. That's what we're looking. Cannot sell that item. Does it have no value? Okay. Let's read Tommy's contract. Sell some potions and the copper rings. Lesser restoration. Now we're in the money. Oh man. Great memories with this game. Alright. I gotta go handle that package that came, because I'm so excited for it. This was fun to come back and reminisce on. It really was a great game back in the day. I might play more of it. I don't know. I can't tell if it's nostalgia or if it's genuine fun I'm having. And it's really hard to tell which one it is, because the graphics aren't great, and like the combat is as boring as it ever is. But it's something about it. It's just like I said, maybe nostalgia, maybe fun. Who knows? But I got a couple things I gotta go handle. So thank you as always, everyone, for joining me today. Thank you for hanging out with me. I always appreciate that. And I will stream not tomorrow, but Wednesday will be the next day that I'm streaming. So everyone have a good day, and we'll see you then.